time for Bronco Brad and the white shirt guy from LUV FORD in Henrietta.
Down in Oklahoma, there's a place called Henrietta. They don't allow no dancing in that town. So if you want to mix the sexes, then you better go to Texas, or you'll be in the city jail when the sun goes down.
Well, good morning, Green Country.
Good morning, everybody. Happy weekend. Happy 4th of July weekend.
Hope you had a great 4th.
Hopefully you
Hope
did.
you have
That's
all your fingers intact.
Yeah, all that other stuff that people continue to remind you. Please be careful when you're dealing with those fireworks. And then there's those couple of dummies.
Yeah. We actually know one is.
Anyway, yeah. All's well that ends well.
I mean, accidents happen, right?
Happy 4th of July. And
we hope all of you are safe. And we hope you have a great rest of your weekend.
Yeah, we are here at the dealership.
And it's America's birthday.
Yeah, and we were here yesterday selling quite a few vehicles and having a good time with people that didn't want to do the regular stuff. But we're here today on Saturday, July 5th.
And you know why
we
came in?
It's
because
pretty
employee
important.
pricing is, look.
Yeah.
First of all, it's America's birthday. We are 249 years where a group of men penned an article that said, hey, it's a sentiment of the whole nation that we threw away all our excuses. We declared to the world that we were going to be independent. We're going to be self-governed, self-reliant, and that our successes and failures will be our own through our hard work. And threats came early and they arise, but through the years, brave men and women defended those beliefs for 249 years.
In a day.
And what says great American more than ice chest made in China?
Yeah. So if you want one of those, go to the different dealers. If you want, hey, we're Brad and Brian from LUV FORD. Just in case you wondered, what did I just tune into? It's us. Yep. We like our country. As you guys know that listen to us, we love our country and
so much
through our faults. Yeah. Go ahead.
But just similar to like you've heard us say, we'll buy your car if you trade it in here or not. I'll do the same today. Cinco de Julio. Today, if you come in, and if you want to bring your China chest and you bought your car somewhere else, obviously you did if you got the China chest, I'll swap you out for an American made.
Yeah, fair enough. He's got a long ways to go on his Spanish, but it's not relevant right at the moment, so we'll continue on. But we're LUV FORD in Henrietta, Oklahoma. And
we're going to be here till 6
He's
o'clock.
Bronco Brad. He's Bronco Brad. I'm the white shirt guy.
Yeah.
Which my name's Brian, by the way, because I didn't get to fit mine into the white shirt deal. And I don't know where that name came from to begin with, but it's a little bit nervy. But we are in Henrietta, Oklahoma, the center of
the universe.
We are the center of great car deals, great service, great selection, and really pretty cool people that work here. So you'll like us if you give us an opportunity.
Give or take one or two.
But being that all said, we cannot, even though it's a special weekend known as Independence Day weekend, we're going to go ahead and let you know about the Henrietta folks that we love to talk about so that you remember that Henrietta's not just a speck on the map. It's a dynamic history and future for this great town.
Yep. Because we are proud Okies and honorary hens of Henrietta, and here are some. Don Parker. Right here, folks. That's why we're going to have to leave close to 6 tonight because we got an event at this man's house. This guy puts on
fireworks,
an extravaganza.
Yeah, this guy can. Well, if you live in a town of a population less than 10,000 people, his fireworks show. You need to figure out how to get an invite.
It's this wild man's Christmas.
In a weird way. Brad, who else is from Henrietta that?
Oh, and if you at the end of all our podcasts, that is Don. saying LUV baby at last year's event.
Yeah. So he is the guy that's half nude, and anyway, Anyway, so if you watch the podcast, not listen to it, that's Don.
That's Don.
He's passionate about what he knows and who he likes, and he's passionate about LUV FORD, and we appreciate that.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see you tonight, buddy.
Brad, who else are we going to leave him off the scale?
No, we're not going to leave anybody off.
This next guy is not okay. Yep. If you're going to go with Jim,
he is a 16-time world champion. He's a bull rider. He's a bronc rider, all-around cowboy, Mr. Jim Shoulders.
He's a great cowboy. A lot of comparisons to a lot of other athletes, but we respectfully deem him to be the king of the cowboys, no question. Brad, who else is from Henrietta that everybody would probably like to know about? Sorry about that.
Well, he's a Dallas Cowboy, or former. He's won 3 Super Bowls.
He's on the list.
He was an MVP. The last time Dallas thought about winning a Super Bowl, he was on the team. But he was an MVP. He makes his own beer. Still has not responded to an email. We know you're off vacation, dude.
Yeah. That's okay. That's all right.
Mr. Troy Aikman.
Yeah. Okay. I don't care. I'm indifferent at this particular time. Anybody else, Brad, or are we going to move on?
Nope. We're talking about one of the greatest ladies of all time. She is so talented. She was in movies that won Oscars. She won a Tony. She's in great TV shows, a lot of them, like Designing Women, and, of course, Bewitched. I'm talking about the great Alice Ghostly.
And wonderful woman she must have been. So, yeah, we got that going on in Henrietta, Oklahoma. It's a cool little town. And we have other things going on in regards to the people in town. But, guys, gals, employee pricing sales event is at the end of Monday, it's over. We had conversations over Zoom calls, whatever you call them.
Yeah, you know.
The pricing of vehicles come July 8th per Ford will most likely not be as good as the pricing that we have available. We will do some modifications, but by and large, the sales program they have going on today and Monday is better than what you'll be able to buy a vehicle for in the month of the rest of July.
And that's why we opened on the 4th, because we usually don't.
We had to give everybody an opportunity to.
We can't give you, we can't take 12 hours. And a lot of you guys were off, and that's the only time you can get in. So we appreciate you coming in, and we moved some metal. So thank you.
Hopefully our message got out that we are here for the weekend and here for the customers that haven't had time, like Brad said, and had a few days off, so that maybe they can get in here and explore their opportunities to get them a new Ford from LUV FORD, which makes us even more special because of we have an offer, if in case you haven't heard, that no other dealership's offering you, and it's the LUV Plus.
They say plus, but they don't mean plus.
Yeah, plus.
We mean it. We're going to give you a 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty on all new LUV FORDs. That's real stuff, folks. And if it's a LUV certified, it's a pre-owned, we're going to give you a 7-year, 150,000 add-on miles. So 50,000 miles is going to get you 200,000 miles of warranty on that particular vehicle.
You get service benefits, referral
key
benefits.
Replacement.
LUV Bucks. We talk about the LUV Bucks.
LUV Bucks.
There's a lot encompassed into that program, but specifically the warranty is the leader of the conversation on the LUV Plus program, and it's there. It's
and
tangible.
It doesn't cost you anything.
No, it's no cost to you. Right.
You get the employee pricing, and we don't hide around it. We don't try to trick you and cost you more. Trade a vehicle, don't trade a vehicle. Ford says here's employee pricing, and here you get it. If they got incentives on top of it, here you get it. There's rates as low as 1.9. Obviously, it's not on everything. We're not liars. We tell you the truth. But there's some good stuff, and we're going to find the best rates for you. It is the best time to buy
a 25 model. A 25 model Ford. It's a beautiful opportunity for you to get ahead of the end of the year. Which, again, this is July, so you want to think maybe the prices will get better in December. They might, yeah. when the 26 models are on the ground. So great opportunity, and we have a great inventory and good selection. We've got 25 Expeditions rolled in.
And they are sharp folks.
And they're cool. So we got a
thing
couple
out
of
there.
those and several of them actually on trains, which is very exciting for us that we actually have some allocation coming in on those.
Hey, come check out that. Just come in and just come say
if
hi.
you're
And just
like, hey,
come check it
I
out.
wonder
You don't
what
have to
they
buy
really
it. Just
are.
come check it out.
Yeah,
come see the new stuff.
Push some buttons.
And if
And
you
there's
do
a-
like it and you want it, you need to get it because we're getting calls all around the country for these things.
Yeah, just arriving, and hopefully they're here this afternoon. But nevertheless, so we got that going for us. But we're LUV FORD. This is a car advertisement, car dealership advertisement. And anyway, it is what it is. And we've been doing this for, I don't know,
Year and a half.
something like that. So, but anyway, we appreciate you guys listening. Sports World. Brad, what you got going on in the sports world? I got just a little bit of stuff.
Man,
it
always,
is a lull
sports
time.
is always going on. We are 55 days before kickoff in the state of Oklahoma. 54 if you want to say Oklahoma State plays football. But 55 for kickoff in the state of Oklahoma. So always know that's coming up.
Thank you. And we'll keep you hourly updated. No, we won't.
KD got traded to the Rockets. I don't think that excites me. I don't know if that makes him better. I don't know if it makes him worse. And quite frankly, I don't care.
Cupcake.
I'm just happy we get to play him a couple times, and let's just pound him, right?
Yeah,
So,
we'll be all right. No worries.
I will tell you this. Kevin Durant was right when he said, I cannot win a world championship in Oklahoma City. You're right, Kevin. You can't.
Yeah.
But Shea can.
Yeah, there's other groups of people perhaps that could. Yeah. He's a cupcake. Well, and that's why he's called Cupcake.
Cupcake.
He's
He's
soft.
And you know what? Your restaurant sucked, and your chicken and waffles sucked. Nobody liked your restaurant. We're glad you're gone.
Is it closed?
Yeah, it's closed. It closed like 5 minutes after he said I'm going to Golden State.
That's right. I remember that. I don't care.
It was behind Toby Keith.
Care less in regards to all that. So
Shea signed a new 4-year max deal. That's big news.
Well, we knew that was coming.
We're going to keep him to 2031.
For sure. And by then, he's probably the governor of Oklahoma and playing basketball.
Man,
which I'm cool with.
What a guy.
He knows how to manage
You got to love
money.
that guy.
Yeah.
So it was 4 years, estimated $285 million. Why estimated? Because it's kind of, I don't even know. It's weird. It's based off of a 10% increase of the revenues because it's a percentage of the revenue sharing on a max deal. So if it's capped at 10%.
That's like
again, why is it capped? Because of Cupcake, Kevin Durant. The only reason he can sign with Golden State, and I'm kind of glad he did because get out of here. There was a big spike in the revenue sharing that year, so the percentage was higher, so Golden State could get under there and pay him the money to get him out of here. But because of that, every year after, they made it a 10% max increase, and I think it's going to go down to 7%. They're talking about in a few years.
I think it's at 8 now.
$63 million is what our guy's going to make, putting him the highest paid player now. The next 2 years, he's going to get 39. So it starts in 2 years, $63 million, and then 10% increase. Obviously, it goes up. 10% increase goes up. If it goes up, if it doesn't go up, it's going to be lesser. But if it maxes out, and it should go 10%, he'll be making $78 million in year 4.
So,
folks, that's a lot of money.
Bottom line is, it is a lot of money. In the event that he feels like he's getting shorted, I will be the first one to start a GoFundMe for Shea, just so he can pick up a little bit of income. I don't think we need to do that right now. Don't. Yeah, we're not doing it right now. But in the event, yeah, he needs that little extra cash.
I don't think that guy's going to pay for a meal. And he loves Oklahoma. He loves it. He wants to live here. Yeah, he's from Canadian. Yeah, well, of course. If you live up there, you're going to say, "Oh, Oklahoma's great." Well, yeah. Oklahoma is great. Let me just tell you,
it is. But anywhere's better than
And why wouldn't you see?
That's political again.
Kevin Durant, he never said that. Whatever. He's like, he always wanted out of here. Get out of here, man. I don't care. Shea loves it. He likes his kids being here. He likes his family being here. I like being here, and I like people who want to be here. So thanks, Shay. And that's why Shay's going to get his own day.
And actually, other guys got contracts, but we'll run down that road.
The whole team is getting a day.
Is thundered up and covered up with thunder, I would think. But anyway.
July is Thunder month, except for the weekends in July, because it's America's birthday. You can't do July 4th, right? So Shay's day is what? July 30th is Shay Day. But the whole team gets it throughout the month. Caruso's got a day. Even Nikola Topic's got a day. And he still hasn't touched the floor.
I think we talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about that because he had a ring.
Yeah, that's true.
And never touched the NBA floor. And our boy they traded to the Lakers still don't have a ring. They started out with Clay Bennett on June 30th. It was Clay Bennett's day. And did you see that article that who was it?
No.
Barry Trammell wrote.
Norman transcript.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He said he had from reliable sources of the ownership group that they would more likely be selling the team within the next few years or soon, whatever.
Trammell don't know his head from his ass, but go ahead.
Right. We don't know. We don't know it's going to happen, but he said they would. I mean, those guys are older. They got a lot of money. So they bought the team for $350 million.
Yeah.
It's got an estimated value of $3.5 to $4 billion right now.
Yeah.
So,
and I think the value just goes up. So
I'm going to just tell you.
I don't think those guys are worried
what's
about
scary selling. With putting crazy thoughts out there, Barry Trammell, is if they did sell, who knows? You just don't know what's going to happen. I think he set it up for us to be here a long time. It's set up. But who knows when they get in here?
Well, they agreed to be in Oklahoma City because we're building a new arena.
I understand. But
and they're contractually obligated.
It's all ownership, yeah. But that's for what? Well, they say 25 years, but who knows? It doesn't matter.
Why are we talking negative crap?
I'm not talking negative.
Barry Trammell said something?
I'm just saying, if anything did happen,
he's a mediocre
they can't take away 2025 world champions. That's always going to stick with us.
Yeah.
And probably 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Well, there's some optimism coming out of all that stuff. So
I think so.
Enough about basketball. I don't want to talk about football yet. And it's gone. Dave Letterman has moved into the room. Baseball, which is obviously we're down to MLB. We got the All-Star break coming up here next week
in Atlanta, Georgia.
And anyway, we'll fend for all that. That's not much of a competition, but the home run deal might be fun.
The starters were announced. Wow, Thursday.
Yeah, I don't have any idea.
There's 3 Detroit Tigers.
Is this because
on the AL?
Yeah, on their anyway.
They got a Cleveland. Judge, of course, made it from the Yankees. And 51 got a guy in from Toronto. You know what was missing?
An Astro. Sorry.
Actually, you got a pitch.
Second best record in baseball. We're okay, man. We've auctioned off our All-Stars. We're fine. So
what's that pitcher? Freed? He made it. He's a starter.
Who?
Freed. He won't start, but he's a starter. Freed.
For who?
Your pitcher.
No. It's Francisco?
Fried. What's his name?
He's not going to be. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in.
No, he ain't. I think he read a bad article.
And
perhaps
Cade Smith, I think, is going to be a reliever.
Next year? Cam Smith? Cade Smith.
Cade
doesn't
Smith.
matter.
Pitcher, reliever.
Yeah, I don't. All-Star break games are they're not what they used to be, but it doesn't matter. The Astros hovering right at 600 winning percentage, and and they have the third best record in baseball, and they're on the move with a bunch of backup guys.
Oh, let's wait there. Wait.
Something
just came in.
Oh.
The NL is a little more spread out. They got a Brave, a Met, a Diamondback, a Padre, a Dodger, a Cub, and an Astro.
In the National League?
My bad.
Tucker.
No, there's 2 Cubbies.
Yeah, Kyle Tucker. Yeah. That's okay, man.
Sorry,
Bregman, yeah, maybe. Bregman, yeah.
Bregman's in. Oh, you know who else I think is in?
Yeah.
Jackson Holiday. As a reserve. Second baseman.
Well,
yeah.
There's probably a lot of guys that turn that stuff down, but obviously you wouldn't because it's an honor to be considered an all-star. But go Clayton Kershaw. He finally got his way to 3,000 strikeouts as a left-handed pitcher. I really would have thought that, though there are less of those than there are righties, I would have thought that they had the most success pitching because most batters are right-handed. But apparently
that's a big milestone. There ain't a lot of people that got it.
Well, 3,000. Yeah, well,
you're halfway to knowing.
Randy Johnson, the unit,
yep,
is the best pitcher in that category. He's the best pitcher without question of lefties. I don't know. He wasn't the best all around, but
Nolan Ryan,
Steve Carlton. Nope, Steve Carlton.
Nolan Ryan.
No.
Nolan's got the most strikeouts.
He's right-handed. CC Sabathia was the four that had made it to that particular deal. Yeah, but they had their moments in sports, and it's quite an achievement. I happen to not like the Dodgers.
I like CC
at all. So Kershaw,
I don't either.
Anyway, don't wish him any ill, but I don't care. And may you lose the rest of your ball games for this year and next year, and maybe you'll retire, and the Dodgers will have a empty gap there.
Where's your guy? But where's your stud old pitcher at?
Which pitcher?
The old Tiger. Verlander.
Well, again, this was a left-handed, a statistical situation, not a right-hander deal.
I think so. Right after the All-Star break.
What All-Star break?
After the All-Star game Sunday?
Yeah, somewhere. Yeah.
The draft
probably
starts.
Sunday or Monday.
The draft starts like Sunday, Monday.
Yeah.
And we're invited to our boys.
Yeah, homie. Our homie, Aiden.
Major League Baseball watch party. And by the way,
draft party.
Oklahoma Christian softball. I don't know if you watched the earlier episodes. Go back and watch them and like them and hit all them buttons and make us look good. I used to wear all high school in the green country and around Oklahoma, like my alma mater, Dale City, go Eagles. But now, because our girl is playing softball at Oklahoma Christian.
All of our friends' children have elevated into the college.
Coming young men and women.
So we need some new young kids.
She broke the record there for most hits for a freshman.
Yeah.
But, yeah, our boy is out there from Dewar. Probably going to get drafted.
Aiden something. I don't remember his last name. Kind of a tall guy.
Righty.
Yeah.
So depending where he gets drafted, I'm just saying I might have to start getting a bunch of, as they grow up to be young men and women, university shirts, start wearing them.
Yeah, we hope so.
So depending where he gets drafted, I'm going to get a new Major League Baseball team, or I got a bunch of those shirts in my closet. Where he'll go.
The OU baseball.
Yep.
So good luck to
Omaha.
And that's next weekend. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Anyway, the draft is, and
our boy from
we'll be down in. We'll be down in.
He'll probably go number one, but they're saying that lefty from LSU is taking over there.
Nah, I think they're going to take a pitcher.
Probably.
And statistically, maybe you should, but
he's good.
Yeah,
tall,
he's damn good.
Lefty.
So yeah, we got a couple people to watch in the Major League Baseball draft, and outside of that. What else in the sports world? I don't know. I do know that in the world of things, the big deal thing finally got enough signature. Can you imagine how much garbage is included in that deal? But the thing notable, because if you've watched our podcast or listened to our podcast, we're not friends with. We personally are not friends with a particular couple states and countries. Guess who's back in the news again? Australia. What is wrong with you stupid people, man?
What is wrong with you stupid people?
I mean, they're like, we don't need to talk to Trump. We'll just go do without the United States. You couldn't stay a day by yourself out there, or you'd lose your country. But so they sent in Penny, whatever her name is, to come in here and negotiate with us. And Apparently, we don't like talking to this particular person, but they're going to send her back over here to negotiate some stuff. So that
if it wasn't for Outback, you wouldn't even have a country.
I'm cool with not giving them any help. We're getting political here, but I'm cool. Just let them hang out over there by themselves. And, when you guys have someone knocking on your door, don't call us. We'll just watch you get your country taken over.
Maybe sand volleyball in the Olympics. I'll watch a couple of your women players. But other than that.
Damn right I would. Sorry.
Yeah. Other than that, I have no need for you.
Yeah. So we are, again, preaching that the final moments are upon us. Guys, this is not a gimmick. Ford had a legitimate program. They've given you an opportunity over, 70 days to get in and take advantage of their particular program. It's been a spectacular situation. Ford Motor Company's sales are through the roof, and the inventory has been replenished pretty well through the process. So please, if you're entertaining buying a new vehicle, even if Ford's not on your radar, put it on your radar and get the LUV Ford. Now, Monday at close of business. If you can't get here by 7 o'clock when we close, set up an arrangement with one of the sales consultants or me or Brad.
We'll stay late.
We'll stay late because we're at midnight. We're technically over with. We're not going to stay till midnight. But we will stay. They give you an opportunity. So you can go to iluveford.com and check out.
That's why we opened yesterday. That's why we opened on the 4th.
Yeah.
You do not think I didn't want to go to the lake and see some bikinis and have some breakfast toast? Are you kidding me? We came in. It's not like it's a huge profit center.
You don't think I wanted to take a nap all day?
You didn't think he wanted a nap?
Some days you just need it, but we forfeited that in lieu of comfort and
we wanted
sanity.
to give you an opportunity, and you know what? A lot of you came in, and we're here today,
and we appreciate it.
But unfortunately, we can't stay to midnight tonight because we got the Parker Extravaganza.
Yeah,
we got to go to. So
it'll look a little bit like Iran's skyline, which oddly enough, his backyard will look like Iran's skyline over a couple of weeks ago, and funny thing is he's kind of associated with those people. But anyway,
the food comes from there, I think.
Or somewhere so we got something going on. So
it's pretty tasty, actually.
But we are, again, LUV Ford. We love our country.
We love our country.
We love Ford Motor Company.
We got Americanized chest.
Yeah, we have.
And why
we have American
would they do
everything.
That? Why would they do that? Say Great American and then some Chinese.
Because the company owns the brand for it is out of somewhere in the U.S. But
I think what they also do is like when the Olympics come around, they do a watch party and they put on Yao Ming jerseys and they all sit around and they cheer for table tennis and drinking wine coolers. That's who you're dealing with.
Wine coolers.
Come here, American.
Yeah.
USA.
Yeah, all day long, flags flying everywhere, and Brad being a veteran and me being just an old guy that loves
another
our
thing that
country
ends
and has
at the end of
voted
this
well
deal.
all my life.
The extension of the military rebate.
Yeah.
It's usually for
nailed it.
retirees
or
active.
You're
right
on the
now,
clock,
if you're
guys.
a vet, you got some extra money. You got the employee pricing that's going to end. The best time to buy right now. If you got a vet, you come in here. And all that, you get $1,000 plus.
$1,000
plus. You get all this great stuff. You can't do
and
it better.
And you get to experience what some people would call greatness. We just call it just the way we roll. So it's a great experience at the dealership. Fun-ish. As fun as spending money can possibly be. We are that entity. So we look forward to seeing you. Come check us out. And got a great inventory, great pre-owned inventory. So opportunities are in front of you. You just got to take that short drive to Henrietta, Oklahoma, and we look forward to hearing from you, seeing from you. We hope you had a blessed holiday. And
Highway 75 and I-40.
That is the category. We wish that God bless our country, God bless you and yours, and you can check us out, and we have to go here. So we are LUV Ford. That's
LUV, baby.
Peace.
LUV, baby.
Go to Henrietta, that old law is bound to get her, 'cause in Henrietta, damn the lane.